Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explain here, bringing you guys another Boruto 2 Blue Vortex discussion. Today, I want to talk to you guys about why the end of the last chapter, having Ryu attack the team of Sarada, Mitsuki, Yodo, and Araya was the best thing for the story moving forward, in particular for Sarada, Uchiha's character. So far in 2 Blue Vortex, we've gotten a lot of information on where Boruto Uzumaki stands in power, because Boruto has mixed it up with just about every major villain in the story so far, with the exception being Jura, who we're told by Kashin Koji is too powerful for Boruto to defeat. We even got an idea of where Kawaki stands. Despite him being put to sleep 3 times in under 20 chapters, we have a rough idea where Kawaki's power level is. Even Himawari got the chance to showcase how strong she is with Kurama, but Sarada and Mitsuki, their moments, they are brief, and while there is concrete evidence on where each of them are based on the brief fights they've had, to where we can extrapolate that information and use it for scaling purposes, there are still some fans who want to see more. That's why in today's newest Naruto Explain video, I want to explore the Sarada versus Ryu dynamic and why, if you are not paying attention to this upcoming chapter where things appear to be popping off, then you really need to, especially if you are someone who wants to see Sarada one day become the Hokage. The battle between Sarada and Ryu of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 18 and likely chapter 19, it is significant for multiple reasons that tie into her character development, her goals, and most importantly, and most underratedly, her redemption arc. Sarada's Hokage aspiration and the whole theme of her character of protecting her friends, that is a huge deal. Sarada's ultimate goal is to become Hokage, a role that embodies leadership, strength, and the will to protect loved ones and the village. In her fight against Ryu, a being stronger than Code, Sarada faces a test of her resolve, her ability to contribute meaningful in a team effort against such a powerful opponent. It demonstrates the maturity and the growth that she has undergone during this 3-year time skip where everyone is going to have leveled up. And by leveled up, I mean significantly. By overcoming the despair of having her body controlled and turned against her comrades, Mitsuki, Yodo, and Araya, Sarada, she is proving her resilience here. The mental toll of seeing her hard-earned strength used against those who she cares about is going to push her in the future to reaffirm her commitment towards her friends, a quality essential for a Hokage. Her resolve to protect, it is strengthened, and it showcases her growth as a leader who can endure physical and emotional challenges for the sake of others. That is an underrated aspect of not just being Hokage, but being a leader in general. You also have the poetic part of this, and that it mirrors Sarada's Mangekyo Sharingan awakening, making this the potential first opportunity for us to see it in battle. The circumstances of this battle, they resonate deeply with you as a reader from the moment that Sarada awakened her Mangekyo Sharingan when you think about it. So her despair during this omnipotence arc, when she believed that Naruto was dead and she was unable to help Boruto, it marked her first taste at helplessness and a failure to protect those close to her. She couldn't protect her idol in Naruto because she's told, hey, this guy's dead now, and she couldn't protect Boruto. This led to Boruto's exile, and it is a wound that she carried for 3 years and likely blamed herself for until she got that confirmation from Boruto about what happened. The idea of facing Ryu, that is a big deal. Sarada will be able to confront similar feelings of desperation of her own power as it's being weaponized against her allies if he takes control of her again. However, this time she has the opportunity to truly redeem herself. Where she once failed to prevent tragedy, she now fights to ensure that her comrades have safety and bring justice by helping restore Shinki to life. The poetic parallel between her awakening and this battle, it underscores her journey from helplessness to empowerment, highlighting her growth and determination to correct past failures, which is what you want when you start looking at supplemental characters in a shonen story. Which also brings me to Naruto, the most gateway of gateway shonen ever. So with Naruto, a big theme is teamwork and redemption. In the Naruto franchise, teamwork has always been a crucial and essential theme. Iconic fights such as the battles against Zabuza, Kaguya, and Jubi Obito, they have showcased the importance of cooperation. While one-on-one battles are often the things that people remember, like Sasuke versus Itachi and Naruto versus Pain, those are often reserved for moments of profound personal stakes that have the highest form of payoff. Teamwork embodies the franchise's central message that strength comes from unity. As much as that pisses people off who want this DBZ style fighting where everyone jumps into a fight in a one-on-one setting, Naruto and Boruto is a lot more like Jujutsu Kaisen. They will jump your ass. Sarada fighting alongside Yodo and Araya against Ryu should not be viewed as a weakness, though this is the Boruto fandom, so they're gonna use this as a weakness, but rather it should be viewed as a testament to her ability to adapt and to lead. Cooperation allows her to atone for her perceived failures during that omnipotence arc and that whole event structure by actively protecting and assisting and contributing to the collective victory. This is as much of a redemption fight for her as the battle against Hidari was, where she assisted Boruto. You're making up for her not being there when Naruto was seemingly killed by having her fight in a battle where she's assisting and protecting her current comrades now, just as her not being able to protect Boruto during the omnipotence arc after omnipotence was casted. That's why she had to be there helping Boruto fight one-on-one. There's also an even deeper connection here when you get into the Japanese folklore connection. So Sarada's journey, it parallels a few aspects of Japanese folklore, particularly the stories that involve strong female characters who are out with a determination to protect loved ones. One such example, an underrated example, is Tomo Gozen, a legendary female warrior, a Onamusa, if you will, known for her exceptional skill and loyalty, just like Sarada. Like Tomo, Sarada fights with a blend of strength and strategic thinking, wearing her heart on her sleeves, embodying the values of honor and dedication. The concept of redemption and fighting for loved ones also resonates with the myth of Izumo no Okuni, which is credited with creating kabuki theater in general. So Okuni's tales often emphasize resilience and the pursuit of justice, which are themes that are echoed in Sarada's character, and you can see them depending on how the battle goes against Ryu, where she is fighting to protect her team and restore balance by having Shinki's Thorn Soul Bulb returned to him so that he can be saved. The poetic first use of the Mangekyo Sharingan is the other thing that we have to take a very close look at here. Sarada's first use of her Mangekyo Sharingan during the battle with Ryu, it is very, very, very deeply poetic if this is the battle we see it. Her awakening, it stemmed from a moment of despair and helplessness, and now she's able to channel that power to fight for redemption. These circumstances that we see right now, they deeply mirror her awakening, creating a narrative symmetry, even though it's not a beat for beat retelling. In both instances, she is driven by her unyielding desire to protect those who she loves and right past wrongs. Just as her father was on a redemption journey, she too is on a redemption journey right now. It can't be something that you look at and say on a surface level, oh, she's redeeming herself, because redemption is saved for people who have done ill wrongs and etc. You have to dig a little deeper beneath the surface here in order to get to that, but it is there. It's a loose parallel. Using her Mangekyo Sharingan in order to defeat Ryu, or using the Mangekyo Sharingan in a way that protects her loved ones, or using the Mangekyo Sharingan in a way that is central in opening the door for Ryu's defeat. It's going to solidify her resolve, marking a turning point on her path to become Hokage, because as we talked about here on the channel before, the things that somebody does that leads them down the Hokage path, it's not necessarily the rank that they attain, it's not necessarily the big flashy battles, but it's what they do in situations like this where they might not be the primary person who is leading the charge in battle, but it's the recognition that they get paving the way as they get to this point. This is a crucial battle for her. Just as she was able to fight alongside Boruto against Hidari, and there are people that could see that, her fighting inside the Sand Village, or rather outside the Sand Village, inside the Land of Wind, which for clarification, because every time I say Land of Wind, people ask, how is that the Sand Village? That's inside the Land of Wind, just as the Land of Fire is where the Hidden Leaf Village is inside of. So her fighting in the Land of Wind to help rescue the Kazekage of the hidden sand village. That is something that when the tale of Sarada Uchiha gets told to the feudal lord, however long down the line it takes her to become Hokage, this is going to be one of those stories that is told. This is going to be one of the things that lives in the memories of people. This is one of the things that people off screen will talk about. So this is a big moment for her Hokage journey. That's why this is a true turning point on her path to become Hokage, and most importantly on her path to redeem the Uchiha clan, which has once again been dishonored due to the perceived actions of Sasuke, because everyone believes that Sasuke is a traitor who helped Boruto escape the Hidden Leaf Village after killing Naruto. They believe Sasuke's turned evil again, dishonoring the Uchiha clan. Sarada is tasked with having to bring about honor, all while knowing the truth, just as Sasuke was tasked with having to restore the honor of the Uchiha clan, all while knowing the truth that everyone had the wrong read on Itachi. The daughter is walking in the shoes of the father in a very loose way. In conclusion, I'll say this to finish it off. Sarada's battle against Ryu, it is a very defining moment that encapsulates her growth, her resilience, and her commitment to her dreams and her friends. By overcoming the challenges of this fight and the emotional scars of her past failures, she not only redeems herself, but she also takes a significant step forward when it comes to becoming the Hokage who she aspires to be. That Hokage, much to the disdain of Shikamaru, is not someone like Shikamaru, but she wants to be like someone like Naruto. This is a very important step for her to reach that point. This moment in totality, when we look at the totality of the circumstances, it is going to underscore her evolution from a girl who was bound by despair back into the omnipotence arc. Someone who had an idea of what type of person she wanted to be, but wasn't quite sure how to walk those steps. And now she is walking down the road of becoming a capable leader who is capable of inspiring and protecting others, all while showcasing her own strength to stand beside those who are strong enough to fight against these monumental threats that we have in these awakened Shinju. She does not have to be the strongest. She just has to be strong enough. And that's something that does not get recognized enough by fans. She has to be strong enough, and that is what part one of the story was hammering home over and over again towards the end of Boruto part one. Sarada and Mitsuki's goals were to become strong enough to help fight against Otsutsuki, not necessarily become stronger than all Otsutsuki, but be strong enough to where next time Boruto needs help, they are able to assist him in a way to where he does not leave them behind, which is where they currently are. If you enjoyed this video, obviously consider subscribing and clicking here to watch the Boruto chapter review if you've not seen the chapter review already, and obviously click here to watch this video for my Anime Explained channel, where I talk about non-Naruto content, going over lore and video essays, etc. And we don't do chapter discussions or theory videos over on that channel, so strongly recommend giving that one a check out.